Hey, Ragelings! We're doing something completely different this time around. I am joined by, you should all remember, Master Debater from the Minecraft Let's Play of
Oh yeah,
Chronotide.
that's what I'm known as.
You don't remember the name that you used. You were
No,
super proud of it, and I
I
actually gave you
was
major internet points for using it because it was clever.
I was
Fuck
proud
you.
of it, but seeing as my channel is Raging Technomancer,
Raging faggotard, more like.
yeah.
um,
Take 4 of these, give me 4 of those, you take 4 of those as well.
oh, okay. Alright, for those of you who are not sure exactly what we're doing, we've actually decided to start doing some board game nights. Unfortunately, some of the plans fell through for this particular episode, so it's just going to be Master Debater and myself, Raging Technomancer, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself now.
Okay,
Uh,
Axical?
yeah, this is Axicol. This is a faggot. But yeah, if you guys remember, he was with me during the Chronotide videos,
That
and
was fun.
those were awesome. But you're an asshole.
Well,
Won't
hey,
buy the
yeah,
actual damn
yeah,
game so we
yeah.
can play anymore.
I got it all figured out. I can play online now.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic, so we can
No, actually I don't have it all figured out. Hamachi sucks, not my fault.
Hamachi's not the
Fucking fight
problem.
me.
The Hamachi's not the problem. You're just terrible with computers. But
It's
that's besides the
Hamachi.
point. Eventually, we are looking to do some more Minecraft stuff, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But tonight,
You could always do split screen on Xbox.
yeah, we could do that. Tonight, it's board game night. We just picked up Munchkin Zombies, and we're just learning how to play this shit. So, if you want to learn the rules and understand what's going on, follow us through the next few minutes or so while we figure out what we're doing. We just unboxed this. We have no idea what we're doing.
Honestly, if you want to figure out the rules with us, watch the next 5 videos till we figure out what we're doing.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a while, but we're going to try to see what we can do to get you guys in and watch and enjoy this as much as the banter. So we'll be calling out all the different things, and it's going to be a little more involved, but I'll kill you.
I'll mute that.
I will fucking murder you.
It's always
Okay.
at the same time one of my friends sends me links to a Tumblr picture.
All right, so to start up, it's supposed to be 3 to 6 people, but clearly we kind of don't have that going on.
Our
so
egos are big enough to count for 10 people, so we're good.
if that's what you want to call it. How it starts is each character is going to take 10 tokens. Now, I got a shit ton of poker chips, so that helps us out. We divide the cards into a door deck and a treasure deck. Okay, so that's the door deck.
Yes.
This is the... I'm not going to show you my cards. This is considered the door deck. So those are the door deck cards, and these are considered treasure cards. I'm going to put each of these at the bottom.
In this game, we're not survivors, we are the zombies.
Yes, we are getting
so
to that.
we fight survivors.
Alright, we keep separate face-up discard piles. So we'll set them up like this. So here are the main piles. Let's put the discards above them. Okay, so when the deck runs out, we reshuffle the cards.
Yep.
We may not look through the discards unless we play a card that allows us to. So I guess what we should do is, what, set them face down?
Yeah,
we'll
set them face down.
We'll set them face down tapped.
Yeah.
Tapped means tilted sideways for those who have never played Magic.
Or any card game, really.
In play, that would be these cards. Wait, okay, no. In play is the ones we put down. This is our hand.
Yes.
Uh,
are we allowed to look at our cards now? Because they are our cards.
Yeah, we look at our initial 8 cards. You take 4 of each treasure and door. Let's see. Okay, nothing can reduce a player below level 1, which is what we start out at. Although card effects might reduce a player's or a monster's combat strength below 1. You go up a level after combat only if you kill a monster. You cannot collect rewards for defeating a monster in the middle of a combat. You must finish the fight before gaining any rewards. That makes sense. You must kill a monster to reach level 10. So I'm assuming there are some cards that give us the ability to go above a level, but once you hit 9, you have to kill a monster to hit 10.
Yes.
This is the best ruling. Any other disputes should be settled by loud arguments with the owner of the game having the last word. Seeing as we both went equal in on this...
Not really. I paid $1 more.
You paid $0.01 more. Doesn't mean shit to me.
I paid $1 more.
You didn't pay $1 more. I had him split it even.
You paid like 12. I paid 13.
No, you didn't.
I paid 13.
No, you didn't.
I have the receipt. Yeah, disputes between the owners of the game.
Yes. I will yell at you. I have a cat. She's a deadly weapon. Alright, so everybody starts as a level 1 zombie with no mojo.
Blanket your cat and she'll run.
I will punch you. Look at your initial 8 cards. If you have any mojo, you may play one by placing it in front of you. If you have any usable items, which is on page 5, you may play them by placing them in front of you. If you have any doubt about whether you should play a card, you could read below, or you could just charge ahead and do it. Okay, so it's mostly just doing whatever the fuck you want.
I have a +4 birdhouse.
Alrighty. First we have to decide who starts. The first player to reach level 10 wins. You must reach it by killing a monster. You can't.
You can go further than
Oh,
10, though.
It says that unless you find a card that specifically allows you to win another way, you can do that as well. Alright, so there's some wiggling room for that. Now there are turn phases. Phase 1, kick open the door. Draw 1 card from the door deck and turn it face up. If it's a monster, you have to fight it. You have to resolve the combat before anything can go further. If you kill it, you go up a level. If the card is a curse, you have to immediately apply it and then discard it, and then we have to remember, apparently. Any other card you may either put in your hand or play it immediately. Step 2, look for trouble. If you did not draw a monster when you first opened the door, you now have the option of playing a monster from your hand and fighting it, just as if you had found it when you kicked open the door. Don't play a monster you can't handle unless you're sure you can count on getting help. 3, loot the room. If you did not find a monster by kicking open the door and you did not look for trouble, you loot the room, which means then you would draw a second card from the door deck. So, wait, okay, so we draw from this deck, and if nothing happens, then we draw from it again, face down, and place it in your hand. If you meet a monster but ran away, you don't get to loot the room. Okay, so you can only loot the room if you don't fight a monster. Charity, if you have more than 5 cards in your hand, you must play enough of them to get down to 5. Ooh, okay, so we start out with 8, so we gotta play at least 3 cards. I can't do that with my 3 cards.
2, 3.
I know 3. My hand does this. It also does this.
Not this.
No, I can't do that. I can do that. Anyway, alright, if players are tied for lowest, okay, you must play enough of them to get down to 5, or give the excess cards to the player with the lowest level. Alright, if players are tied...
Look at me like you know you're going to be the lowest level. Come here, cat.
If players are tied for lowest, divide the cards as evenly as possible, but it's up to you who gets the bigger sets of leftovers. If you are lowest or tied for lowest, just discard the excess. And then it's the next person's turn. Now we get into the combat. Woohoo! Alright, to fight a monster, compare its combat strength to yours. Combat strength is the total of level plus all modifiers, positive or negative, given by items and other cards. What?
Should we,
It's recorded.
Yeah, I know. 10 minutes for the rules and then 10 minutes of us playing? Or just do it all at once?
We're going to do it all at once, and then we'll see how it goes. We didn't decide on anything before this. We're just jumping straight.
Cut that part out, Barry.
Make me sad. Where was I? Okay, so basically, combat strength is your level plus any modifiers, given by items or other cards. If their combat strength is equal or greater, you lose and must run away. If yours is more, you kill it and go up a level. 2 for certain monsters. You will also get the number of treasures shown on its card. Sometimes a card will let you get rid of the monster without killing it. This is still quote-unquote winning, but will not get you a level. And you might not get treasure either, depending. Some cards have special powers that affect combat, like a bonus against your mojo or power. Be sure to check for those. One-shot cards, the ones that say usable once only, may be played directly from your hand during combat. You can also use one-shot items that you already had in play. Discard those cards after combat, whether you win or lose. Some door cards may also be played into a combat, such as monster enhancers. While you are in combat, you cannot sell, steal, equip, or unequip, trade items, or play items, except for one-shots from your hand. Once you expose a monster card, you must resolve the fight, plus any one-shot items you choose to play. Discard the monster card, including any enhancers and one-shot cards played, and draw treasure. So once the thing is resolved, wait. I guess once it's resolved, you just get rid of the card, whether you win or lose. Once you're done, you draw treasure, which would be... Get out of here. I love you. Get out of here. Once you're done with it, you draw from this one, I guess. Yeah, you draw from that pile. Oh my god, so many things here. Alright. Somebody may use a hostile card on you, just as you think you have won. When you kill a monster, you must wait a reasonable time, defined as about 2.6 seconds, for anyone else to speak up. After that, you have really killed the monster and really get the levels and treasure, though they can still whine and argue. Okay. Some cards, notably Wandering Monsters...
This game's perfect for us.
Oh god, this is going to cause so many arguments. Do you want to read some of these now? We're on fighting multiple monsters.
Fighting multiple monsters, okay.
Speak up.
Some cards, notably Wandering Monsters, allow your rivals to send other monsters to join the fight. You must defeat their combined combat strengths. Me no English yet.
How I English?
Any special abilities, such as fighting with your level only, apply to the entire fight. If you have the right cards, you can eliminate one monster from the combat and fight the others normally. But you cannot choose to fight and run from the others. If you eliminate one with the card, but then run from the others, you don't get any treasure.
Keep going. I read like half. I read a whole fucking page. Fuck
you.
You
have to read it all out loud.
Oh my god. Yes, we need to. No, we need to know what we're doing, and so do these assholes.
Asking for help. If you cannot win a combat on your own, you may ask any other player to help you. If he refuses, you may ask another player, and so on until they all turn you down or someone helps. Excuse me.
Fuck you.
Only one player can help you, adding his combat strength to yours. Anyone can play cards to affect your combat, however. You can bribe someone to help. In fact, you'll probably have to. You might offer your helper any items you are currently carrying, or any number of the treasure cards the monster has. If you offer him part of the monster's treasure, you must agree whether he picks first or you pick first or whatever. The special abilities or vulnerabilities of the monsters also apply to your helper, and vice versa. For instance, if you are not a voodoo zombie yourself, and a voodoo zombie helps you against the nun, the monster is -2 against you, but you are facing the taxman and a voodoo zombie helps you, the monster's combat strength is increased by 5. We don't know what these terms mean.
I'm getting a headache.
If someone successfully helps you, the monster is slain. Discard it, draw treasure, see below, and follow any special instructions on your monster card. You go up a level for each slain monster, your helper does not go up. You draw the treasure cards even if it was your helper's special ability that defeated the monster. Interfering with combat. You can interfere with others' combats in several ways. Use a one-shot card. You could help the other player by throwing a one-shot at his foe. Of course, you can accidentally hit your friend, and it will count against him.
Accidentally.
Play a card to modify a monster. These cards usually make a monster stronger and give it more treasure. You can play these during your own combats or during someone else's combat. Playing a wandering monster along with a monster from your hand to join in any combat. Curse them if you have a curse card. We're not going to remember this. They're not going to remember this.
Alright, I think we've kind of got the basics. I think all we really need to know is how do we start, how do we combat, and then when do we pull stuff. So I guess we'll just figure out the rest as we go along. It's been 14 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
I'm bored of this shit. You're all bored of this shit. Why don't we give this a shot? We'll jump into it. If we have any questions about it.
I think we have the basic idea.
My only concern is this mojo shit. I'm gonna look through this real quick just to see which one's fucking mojo cards.
No, you.
Okay, I see.
Say mojo.
It'll say mojo on it.
So you look through your cards.
It's gonna be a door card. It's not gonna be treasure cards.
Now, did you read whether or not we choose what kind of zombie we are?
I don't think so. I think it starts us out as just a normal zombie. Yeah, you start out as just a level zombie with no mojo.
Okay.